Hey everyone, it's Christina from the DIYmommy.com, and today I want to give you a tour of our home at Christmas time. Welcome back to my channel again today. Thank you so much for tuning in to say hi and to see what DIYs I'm up to this week. Today I want to give you a tour of our Canadian country home at Christmas time. I've kept it pretty simple this year with just lots of greenery, lots of twinkle lights, and lots of pastel colors. So come on in, grab a latte, and come take a tour of our home. Welcome to our DIY house in the winter at Christmas time. We built our home ourselves in 2013. I'll leave a link below if you want to learn more about that process. And we live on an acreage in Alberta, Canada. It gets really cold here. This week it felt like minus 30 degrees Celsius. So we didn't do much decor outside, but inside you can see I put up lots of simple festive decorations in some of my favorite colors. So here you'll see lots of teal, lots of aqua, a little bit of pink, and some metallics and white. So I have just a vase of fresh greenery here. I have this really sweet little advent calendar I found at Marks and Spencer online. And the first room you come to in our home is our living room. I have this old door. I used it as an advent calendar last year, but this year I've just strung some really of my favorite Christmas ornaments on the door, and I just have it as a pretty little display. This little chair here is just a nice spot to curl up and look at our Christmas tree. This is our kid-friendly family Christmas tree, and it's an older faux Christmas tree, and I've decorated it in aqua, white, lots of burlap colors, some gold, and kind of some mercury glass ornaments. Everything on here is plastic. This little wooden barn is from Lee Valley. It was a DIY ornament that my girls and I put together, and I thought it was really cute. There's a little house as well. And then I have this really super cool light switch here from Lee Valley. You just touch this brass ornament and you can put the tree lights on and off. So that's another one that Lee Valley sent to me that I thought was just a super cool addition to the tree, and the girls really love it. The tree kind of keeps getting rearranged by the kids, and I think it's just fun to have a tree like that where you're not really picky about where things go and the kids can play. Here's a DIY snow globe we made, just some random vintage new ornaments. This is our Little People nativity scene that we've had out for years. This is a Comfort and Joy printable, and it's free. You can find it on my blog, and I will leave a link in the description box below if you want to download that as a gift from me to you. I kind of have that little display on my little aqua chest there. And there's another look at our family-friendly Christmas tree. Moving over here, you can see our mantel above our fireplace. The stockings are handmade, and I will leave a link in the description box below if you want to learn how to make those stockings. I have a free pattern on my blog. And the clock is handmade as well, and I was only able to find enough batteries to make one of the trees on the left lit and the other one not, so hopefully I can get some more batteries before Christmas. And then in this corner I just kind of have a reading nook with two vintage chairs that my mom and I painted and reupholstered. And then behind that, we have this really fun Christmas village. Now, this is entirely made out of paper. I found this paper stack at Michael's, and my girls and I were able to make all of these buildings with a glue gun and this paper pack. So I'll leave a link to that as well in the description box below. Such a fun craft. Then I just put some fake snow everywhere and some fake trees, and I think it makes this corner of the living room just super special. On the table, I have this really cool tray and these mercury glass trees with LED lights. I found the trees at Costco. The mirrored tray is from the brick. And we still love our sectional from the brick. It's super cozy. It's holding up really well. On the banister behind the couch, I have this just a real greenery. It's cedar and pine on the the railing here and just tied some mint green bows there as well. You can see my kids running around in the background. I have this DIY arm knit blanket on one of my vintage chairs, and I just did a video on how to make that, so I will leave a link to that video as well in the description box below. Now moving into the kitchen, which is the next room here. We have our dining table set for Christmas Day dinner, which I'm really excited to be hosting this year with our extended family. And I did a video on our simple green natural tablescape, and I will leave a link for that as well for you if you're interested in seeing some details on that. In the hutch behind the table, I have a couple of these lanterns. I filled one with some aqua colored Christmas ornaments. And then in the hutch, I just have all of my white dishes. This one is a vintage hobnail tray filled up with some pine cones and some of my favorite glass ornaments. So my silver pine cones, my aqua pine cones. Here is my grandma's recipe. This is German marble cake. I have that recipe on my blog, thediymummy.com as well. And then the rest of the hutch just contains some simple white dishes and some more ornaments. I also have just a little bit of greenery on top of the hutch as well. Beside the table, I found this really nice faux birch tree with LED lights, and then I have just some clearance angel wings I found after Halloween on the tables to kind of give it a really pretty, low-cost decor for Christmas. And then spinning around into our kitchen area, I have some fake evergreen wreaths on our cupboard doors. I like to do these every year, whether I make real ones or have these fake ones. I just think they're a really pretty way to decorate our kitchen for this season. This year I've used these sparkly mint bows. And here's my hot chocolate station. You might have seen my little Tip Tuesday video on how to make that. A really fun festive thing. I totally forgot there was dishes in the sink when I was filming this, so just ignore those. And spinning around here, I do like to keep the kitchen decor just really simple, nothing too busy, because we do like to use our kitchen a lot. We need to use our kitchen a lot, so we can't have tons of things on the counters. Just some seasonal fruit and nuts here, and my husband already ate all of these nuts, so I need to buy some more. And we ate all the oranges too. So oranges and nuts definitely a staple in our home during the holidays. And this year I decided to put a wreath on top of the stove hood, the range hood rather, and I think it looks pretty nice there. And I've just used just some sticky hooks to hang up all of these on the doors. Fabric wrapped present, fake present. I wrapped a lot of fake presents this year because I was doing lots of different Christmas photo shoots and projects, so they do come in handy to just add a little pop of color and pattern to a space. On the island we have a little beautiful snow globe and some more nuts and another one of my favorite cakes, my grandma's recipe, some marble cake. And I love how bundt cakes look. I think they're just so pretty. And the greenery here is just some cedar, and then I have some rosemary sprigs near the cakes and the food. So that is our kitchen, and then if you turn the corner from our kitchen, you walk down this little hallway. On the right is our little powder room, washroom. On the left is our coffee station. And this room here is our formal sitting room. So this is kind of my room. This is a room that I don't allow the kids to eat in, but they can read in it. So it's just kind of a more formal room. It's my only room with white furniture in it. And you might have seen the video on how I decorated this tree. Unfortunately, the top of the tree, the lights stopped working and I didn't have a chance to fix them, but the rest still looks really good. And this is kind of an overview of the room. I have 2 dining chairs that I've left in this room. I think it's a great way to keep them in the house, and then when we have our guests and we pull up the dining table, we can bring the extra dining chairs to the table. Spinning around this way, you can see I have this vintage window and a mirror, and that's above our keyboard in our sitting room. I really love this room just kind of for a cup of tea and just to relax. Here's just a little peek of our living room now in the evening. And I just really love the glow of the Christmas tree. I really love the glow that we have on the mantle. I just put some globe lights on that garland that I have over top of the mantle. And then I also really love the lighting that we have in this paper village that my daughters and I made. Outside, we have one of those little projectors that can shine sparkly lights all over the house, and we just love how that looks. My daughters think it's so magical. And that is our country home at Christmas time. Thank you so much for watching my video today. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and please let me know in the comments below what your favorite part of our Christmas decor this year was. And I would also love to hear how you decorate for Christmas. If you would like to hear more DIY and decor ideas, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you again so much for watching, and have a really Merry Christmas. Bye.